Hello. Welcome back to school. Try not to have the bell too close to the microphone because you might go deaf. I don't know. It's a pretty loud bell. This is going to be a continuation of my homework. I really don't know how far I'm going to go. Let me see here. Let me see how bad the next section is. We're almost done with the number 5. I might do number 5 and 6. And then we'd be on page 22. Okay, so we're on 12. So then if we did up to 22, I think that would be 10 pages. I don't know. Okay, so page number 12, lesson 12. It has a bunch of children on the cover page here. I don't know. I can't see where the book is. There it is. Okay. Lesson 12. 5 children were playing Snap the Whip. 2 were Snap the Whip. How do you play Snap the Whip? That sounds like a really dangerous game. Oh my gosh. Snap the Whip. 2 were snapped off. How many were left? If there were 5 children playing Snap the Whip, 2 children were snapped off, then that would be 3 children were left. I gotta look this up. Snap the Whip. That sounds like a fun game. Like, it just sounds like a fun game. 3 boys and 2 girls are playing in the yard. 2 boys and 1 girl ran out into the street to play. How many children were left in the yard? Oh my gosh. This is like algebra. 3 boys and 2 girls were playing in the yard. 2 boys and 1 girl ran out into the street. Normally you don't run out into the streets, but then again, this book was written in the 1800s, before there were automobiles. But still, they did have horses and carriages, but they moved a lot slower than automobiles. Oh my gosh. That would be 3. No. There'd be 1 boy is still in the yard and 1 girl. So 2 children were still playing in the yard. Harry, Frank, and John went nutting with Anne and Nellie. Harry, I don't know why I call him Henry, but Harry and Nellie picked up nuts. Oh, picked chestnuts. The rest picked hazelnuts. How many picked hazelnuts? So we got 2 that picked chestnuts. And if there's 5 of them. So 3 must have picked chestnuts. No. 2 of them picked chestnuts. 3 of them picked the hazelnuts. Each If each picked a if each picked a quart of nuts, how many quarts of nuts will they pick in all? They will pick 5 quarts of nuts. That sounds like a lot of nuts. If they had 2 baskets and 3 quarts of nuts in one basket, how many quarts did they have in the other basket? Are they dumping the nuts in the basket? Or are they just putting their nuts in the basket from whatever container they're picking them up in? If they had 2 baskets and 3 quarts of nuts in one basket, how many? Oh! They're just dumping the nuts in the basket. So they would have 2 quarts in the other basket. Okay, I get it. If they spilled 2 quarts in jumping over a fence, how many quarts had they left? They would have 5 quarts left. Why couldn't they pick up their nuts? Couldn't they have tried to pick up their nuts? I don't know. You'd think they'd be a little bit careful with going over the fence. You'd think they would go under the fence. George had 5 apples and gave 2 apples of... Oh my gosh. I can't read. George had 5 apples and gave 2 of them to Jack. How many apples did he have? 5. He gave 2. He would have 3 apples left. And that concludes that page. The next one is going to be another slate exercise page. So if you want to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, ring the notification bell for all notifications.